Today I'll start with listening. Please listen. Whether you understand or not, experience or not, believe or not, you are nothing but word. Understand? Please listen. You are nothing but word. You are just nothing but a word you create inside you, about world, about everything. The word you create inside you, about others, about everything. You are just that. Please understand the field of mind and psychology. They are saying you observe, internalize only 2% of what is happening around you. If there are 100 informations, means visual, sound, if the 100 informations are happening around you, you internalize only 2. So please listen. Participating with the life without tiredness or boredom. The best way to participate with the life without tiredness or boredom is listening. I tell you, other than listening, any other participation will tire you and make you feel bored. Whether it is seeing or smelling or tasting or the touch pleasure. Understand, the words you listen becomes the source of the words you utter towards you and others. And especially the words you listen from the source of the source becomes the source of the words you utter towards you and others. You have the opportunity for next 21 days to listen from the source. Whatever may be the reason, please understand, whatever may be the reason, whatever may be the purpose, whatever you may want from this program, through this program, can happen in you by listening. It is with listening. When you start listening, it starts. When I say listening, I don't mean just hearing. The default hearing, which all of us have. Let me define this default hearing and listening. Default hearing means you hear some words or sound. The moment you hear, some of your past incompletions stored in you, past memories, emotions, hangovers gets triggered in you. When that gets triggered, you are just lost. You are just lost in the triggered hangover. I'll give you an example.
When you were 10, you went for a beach walk. There you saw few people attacking one person and finally that fellow is dead. You saw literally a murder in front of your eyes. Naturally, you will run away from that place. After that, you may never go to beach for a walk. Or even if you get a chance to see the beach, you may remember only this painful memory. If you carry this incompletion, the moment I start speaking, I start uttering the word beach or a beautiful walk in the evening beach, the breeze of the evening beach. Here I am talking about the beautiful, loving, very soothing experience. But there in you, that incompletion gets triggered, you are already in the mood of that being terrorized, frightened, fear, carrying that hangover, that incompletion being triggered. Understand, hearing and incompletions getting triggered and getting lost in those incompletions. Hearing, incompletions getting triggered and getting lost in those incompletions. That is what is your default hearing. Now, when I ask you to listen, I mean listen and internalize everything I am uttering without allowing the interference of that past hangover. In you listen and internalize means understand, cognize. Then again listen, cognize, listen, cognize. This is like a binary action. 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. Like the computer. How you hear the binary code in the computer, 0 1 0 1. But if the incompletions get triggered and interfere, it is not 0 1 0 1 0 1. It is like a 0 1. Then again 0. The incompletions getting triggered stops the hearing and internalizing, hearing and cognizing, hearing and cognizing. This process gets disturbed. This process gets disturbed. Understand? When the hearing and cognizing is disturbed, you become tired. You get disturbed. And the listening gets broken. Please understand. Most of the time, you learn the technique of switching off yourself without sleeping in the schools. You sit, you will be wide awake, your eyes will be open, sometime you will be shaking the head, sometime you will even be answering the questions, but you are fast asleep. You just learn to switch off and fly somewhere. Physically you may be there, but you are switched off. And you just park your body and mind goes away somewhere else. Unfortunately, the incompletions, when they start happening in your system, the first thing gets attacked is listening. Even now, if you have incompletion about the room you are staying, or in the house somebody is not agreeing for you to be here, any incompletion, it will directly affect your listening. So I request, drop all those incompletions. Of course, by today and tomorrow you will learn how to complete them. But even till then, drop all that incompletions and listen. Listen. Only from listening, everything starts. Listening for internalizing. Understand? We analyze many times in our life to throw away. To dump. To discard. But now I am asking you to analyze for internalizing. Analyzing for internalizing is internalizing. Please understand. Analyzing for internalizing is internalizing. If you have any incompletion, you will not be able to listen, because the incompletion destroys listening, takes away cognizing. Now, till you learn how to do completion, which you will be learning either from today or tomorrow, based on the flow of the program, you will be learning the completion. Even till you learn completion, you have the will and you can keep all the incompletions out of you. You can tell all the incompletions, I'll attend to you when I learned how to deal with you. Till then, please keep quiet. Let me listen. Understand? Today I wanted to expand on the power of listening and how it is directly connected to ability to handle sufferings, ability to handle reality. See, the inability to handle the reality is suffering. You need to know. Inability to handle the reality is suffering. The moment you have the ability to handle the reality, it is no more suffering. And listening plays a very major role in that. When you don't have listening, you always come to the conclusion before the information is cognized in you. Please listen. The moment you start talking to somebody, when you don't have listening, you start coming to your own conclusions either by rejecting that person or by taking that person as a big threat. Both will lead you to suffering. If you take some joker as a villain, you will be suffering unnecessarily. If you take the villain as a joker, you are neglecting the great problems and big sufferings going to come. To gauge a villain as a villain, a comedian as a comedian, you need listening. Please understand. It is listening which is important to see the guy who is in front of your life is going to be a comedian or a villain or your friend. Just because it is opponent's opinion, I don't take that very lightly. In every moment, I put my listening and separate the comedians, villains, and heroes. Heroes, let them be encouraged to support. Comedians, laugh at them. Villains, attend to them and give them the right reply. Please understand, listening is survival need. Listening is survival need. If you just have listening towards your mind, it cannot cause any more suffering to you. Your mind is also one of the close attendants you have. Because of your confidence over that guy tries to give you all false information and exploits you. I have seen this happening. It is not that he is a criminal, but he does not have listening. People ask me, how can we get to the space of pure listening? How is it practically possible to be in listening? Each time in our so busy daily lives, I can give you simple few techniques. Listen to your heart whenever you have a suffering thoughts, panic attack. Whenever you are confronting something, listen to your heart. Listen to your blood flow. Listen to your liver. It will really help you. You will learn listening. Once in a while, sit with a tree, sit with a river, sit with a water body. When I say water body, I mean 100 times more quantity water than your blood level is a water body. It can be anything. It can be a tank, pond, river. I think your body carries almost 5 to 7 liters of blood based on your size. So around 700 liter water, if it is there, it can be considered as a water body. Even a water tank, 700 liter water. If you sit with water body and listen, it may look very funny in the initial level, but I tell you, it will develop listening. Yes. Listen. Now, how many of you understand how our listening is completely messed up? Please raise your hand. You getting it? You will be able to listen only when there is nothing that stands between the speaker and your listening. Please listen. Only if there is nothing standing between the speaker and to your listening, listening can happen. Now you may be listening. Only if the speaker is standing, you can be listening. Understand? If there is nothing standing in between the speaker and your listening, only then you will be able to listen. That means you cannot have any other thought in your head at the point when you are listening. You have to be established in the zone of pure listening. You have to be established in the zone of pure listening. So understand, if you have any other thought in your head at the point when you are listening, you won't be able to listen. You cannot have any other thought in your head at the point of listening. You have to be established in the zone of pure listening. Only then cognition can happen. You will not be able to be in pure listening because you are already preoccupied with many incomplete moments of past. Incomplete moments of past sitting inside you in the present. Please understand, many of the incomplete moments of the past sitting inside you now in the present is the reason why you do not listen. It is incompletions. I can say mountains of incompletions. Sometimes I wonder what all incompletions people can create. No, we are like an incompletion invention machine. No, really. For what all reason people can create incompletions, unimaginable. When you carry incompletion, you can just go on creating incompletion for anything and everything. Understand? It's only with completion listening starts. You will learn the process of completion. We will begin completing your past. Only then your ability for pure listening exponentially goes up. When you complete your past, your ability for pure listening exponentially goes up. We will work on a lot of powerful methods that will establish you in the state of completion, increasing the state of listening in you. Along with those techniques, continuously take on only this one spiritual practice, listen. This is the only spiritual practice I want you to do for next 21 days. That is listening. Everything else will automatically happen. Just be in the space of listening. Simply when I say start the pranayama, your body will start. You don't need to do. Nothing will be difficult if you are in the space of listening. Next 21 days, constantly remind yourself to practice this and be in the state of listening. Please understand, it is listening, listening, listening. So understand, for the next 21 days, constantly remind yourself to practice this Only one thing, listening. How many of you are ready to commit that you will be in the listening? Great. I need only this one commitment from you. Listening. How many of you did not raise the hand? Raise the hand now. No, there are many hands did not go up. I just wanted to know. Okay. Now, let's take an oath. Let's take this as a commitment. Next 21 days, you will be in the space of listening. Listening should be the space continuously you will be carrying for the next 21 days. Now, all of you can create your examples. You know what you would have been if there was no listening. So, all creation begins with the capacity to listen to yourself and listening. You can deepen listening. You can deepen listening if you can listen to others. Today morning I was speaking about this mirror neurons. Please listen. When I say listening to others, I mean not just hearing, listening. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Leaving the other person in the space of completion is you listening. If you are authentically listening, the other person who is speaking to you will feel complete. He said it. He will feel you got him. He will feel certain kind of a relief. He won't feel like repeating himself. Understand? If I am repeating again and again, it means you are not listening. If there is authentic listening, I won't feel like repeating. Even if the other person is in the space of incompletion, your authentic listening has a power to complete him. Your authentic listening has a power of completing him. Authentic listening means no judgment, no preconceived notion, just pure listening. It's like you put yourself in his place and experience him in you, experiencing him or her in you. This is listening that leaves the speaker with the experience that he is heard. What exists in him is received by the listener. How many of you are able to get what I am saying? How many of you are not able to get? Please raise your hand. I'll repeat. Yes. Can you now? How many of you are not able to get it? Please raise your hand. Nothing wrong. You see, nothing wrong. It's a very high concept. Just raise your hand. Please listen. I am talking to all of you. You need to listen. See, you are coming, I am giving you an example. You are coming actually to fight with me. No. For example, don't worry. But you are afraid to fight with me directly. But because of that fear, you use very polite, rosy, jil words, and you talk very lovingly, caringly. But in that itself, you convey the anger you need to convey. If I am an authentic listener, I will know exactly with what you came, and I will get it and leave you in the space of completion. You have been heard, even if you have not uttered it. Getting it now? This is what is authentic listening. How many of you are understanding now? And that team who did not get it first time, can you raise your hand now? Did you guys get it? That's all. Please visit. See, many times we observe we are lost in the tone, not in the actual feeling. The authentic listening is putting yourself in that person's space and experiencing. Now you will understand this mirror neuron concept completely. Mirror neuron. Understand? Whatever is in his brain, the moment you start observing him, has started happening in your brain. How many of you are getting it? Clear? Whatever in his brain, the moment you observe him, started happening in your brain. You can win anybody if you just know this truth. So, sit with him without judgment in the space of completion. Allow whatever is happening in him to happen in your brain. So now you know how to react. Now you know what to do. Whether this guy is here for business or bargain or cheating. Business or bargain or for cheating. Clear? Listening, an authentic listening, heals all the relationships you have in your life, gives you the power over the other. Please understand, it gives you the power over the other. If you can listen authentically, normally we think only if we are powerless we listen to everyone. No. Only when you listen, you know how to be powerful. I have seen. Just by listening, I have melted down many people's problems. Nothing. Just I listen. After talking to me, people will say, I found the solution. Yes, Swamiji. Many times they will say, you gave such a wonderful solution, Swamiji. I have not given. I just listen. I run a conflict resolution show in Tamil. How many of you have seen that show, Nitya Dharmam? But did you observe? I don't speak at all. How many of you observed that? Very few lines. See, this whole 1 hour show, you may get 20 statements from me, 20 sentences only from me. I just listen. Actually, the show is not 1 hour, it is 6 hours. The shooting happens for 6 hours. Edited only, you are seeing it as 1 hour. In that 6 hours, I speak only 10 sentences. It is just providing listening. Understand? You are listening as power. Listen. When you start listening, first his neurons will mirror in you. When you listen, your neurons will mirror in him. He will have solution. He will have solution. I tell you, you are listening as a power to leave the other person complete. How many of you are now able to really understand? It is your incomplete neurons mirrored in the other and made incompletion. How many of you are able to understand that? Raise your hand. Because in your life you can look back some situation. Raise your hand. Great. When you can create incompletion in the other, can't you create completion in the other? You can. That's all. That's all is the whole power of listening. That's all is the authentic listening. If you provide this kind of listening, authentic listening, your body, mind, everything becomes the vehicle of completion. You become walking God. I tell you, that's the right word I'll use. You become a Deva or Devata. You can say that, how can we all be God? God has to be only one. No. God is only one is the lie taught to you by Abrahamic religions. God is many and all gods are powerful. But a spiritual mind knows the truth. Everyone is God and everyone is all powerful. If you are providing this kind of listening to people, you are God. Because wherever you go, you are making people complete. Especially psychiatrists, psychoanalysts. If you have this kind of listening, you will not have the impact of your patient on you. Any of you here? Psychiatrists, psychoanalysts? You know, if you are, many times you get caught with your patient. Whatever problem they are describing, in the night time you feel that on you. If you have this kind of listening, not only you will complete them, you will also be complete. No evaluations, no judgments about what the speaker is saying or the way the speaker is saying, and no question of incompletions between you and speaker. This kind of listening, I tell you, this is one of the great power you can have. See, Patanjali gives many keys for extraordinary powers. It is called Samyama. Samyama means key for power. He gives around 54 Samyamas. I tell you, this listening, authentic listening, is one of the key for a greatest powers. Many, many powers. Listen. How many of you observed experientially in your life, the moment you uttered your problems to my listening, it is disappeared, you found the solution? Raise a hand. I just wanted to see. Almost 90%. Now, all of you then understand the power of listening. I am not doing some jatu or miracle. Listening is one of the greatest miraculous powers you can have. God has given you. He has programmed you for it. Please have it back. Now, we'll do a very simple internalizing process to revoke, to awaken the listening power in us. To awaken the power of listening in us.